Good morning, church. We have now released our church app. To download it on your mobile phone or on your tablet, you need to head over to your app store. Now, if you're on Apple, that would be, well, the App Store. If it's an Android phone that you have, I believe it's Google Play. But if you head over there, like on my phone here, I'm on an Apple phone, I'll go ahead and go to the App Store, and then you type in Infoodle. Infoodle is what you need to look for. That's INFOODLE. Look for Infoodle. It should be, it's the only app on there called Infoodle. And you can go ahead and download it. It is a free download. And once you've downloaded it, go ahead and open it up. And then it'll ask connect to an organization. So find your organization. You just type in Hutt City. I think by just typing Hutt City, it should actually come up. Yep, there it is, Hutt City Baptist. So you go ahead and click on that. Now, you've got two choices here. You can either continue as a public user, or you can go ahead and request a login. Now, the difference between the two, I'll show you, but if you continue in as a public user, go ahead and click on that, and it will actually give you our front page. And in this front page, these are the things that you can access as a public user. We do have a Bible, so that will take you straight to a Bible app that we've got set up, the U version. So that's terrific. Our calendar, so you can see what's going on during the week at our church. We will be updating that weekly. Our latest newsletter, the one that I just sent out this last Friday, will pop up here. This is always best to actually read in landscape mode, but there's our latest newsletter, and then you can hop back to our YouTube channel and you can watch all our latest videos that have been released on our service and any other things. You'll also have access to our sermon podcast, and again, you can actually watch them or listen to them right here from the app. And there's our podcast of the last sermon, that was Galatians last week. And then also, for those of you who are in our life groups, you'll also have access to our study guide for that week. So each week I'll update our study guide, and you can just go ahead and read it from here rather than printing them out. So that's a study guide. There are other things as well in the app that would be helpful. You have, as a public user, you have access to About Us, and on there is a lot of what's going on about our church, our constitution, our latest annual report, but also things like, what we believe, so our belief statement. There's also, a great article here from the Union about what it means to be a Baptist, and also our treaty affirmation statements, and also any other documents. We'll be uploading it to this, like, for example, our Church Next document that we released a few weeks ago. You can come up on here and take a look at that. And so that is how you access our app from there. Now, to access it as a login, let's go back in here and log in. You come here and it says add in a username password, which you may not have, but that's okay. You can tap here down the bottom here and you can register. So it's put in your name, address, and so on, and that will allow you then to register your they'll send an email actually to admin, and Lisa there will send you a login with a password so that you can actually access, and that will give you a few different things to access. Now, for me, I'm going to log in, so you'll be able to see what we can see as a user, a login user. There's a few different things. You can actually change the coloring. Oh no, that's actually adding our scan. We don't want to do that. But if I go over here, and I can actually change this color scheme. The color scheme I actually like is Bahama Blue, believe it or not. That just allows that to stand out a little bit more for me. But if you head over here, you'll have other things that you can access more than just About Us. Forms, for example, if you're signing up for Mainly Music, or other programs that are happening, you'll have access to that. You also have access directly to the church directory. For example, you can type my name in there, and then you'll see all my details as you would normally find in your church directory. So there's my phone number, my work number, and all the details there. Also, under there you'll have, we're still in the process of getting the rosters set up, but ultimately here's where we'd like to have rosters happening so that you know when you're on or not, and it'll give you a little nudge to let you know that you're on this week or next week, and stuff like that. And there are other app tools which kind of gives you a little bit more of what's going on around, but it allows us to be able to communicate with you directly through the app and access a lot of the information that you would normally have to either wait for an email or come on a Sunday to access. But that's our app. If you have any problems setting it up, please don't hesitate to let me or Lisa in the office know. We'll be happy to help you out, get it all up and running on your phone or on your tablet.